Boys, it's been a crazy week for Madden 23 Ultimate Team, so we got a lot we got to talk about in today's video. So yeah, Salsa family, and let's get started with today's video, where I'm going to be going over all the latest Madden 23 Ultimate Team news and glitches over the past week, and we'll get started with the first thing right here. And let's get started by going over the straight up ridiculous glitch that's been going on with the competitive field pass in this game. Now, what happened yesterday with the competitive field pass rewards in this game is the complete opposite of what's supposed to go on. People that got up to level 18, 19, or 20 didn't get their rewards. And then people that were at like level 1 or level 2 ended up getting all the rewards in here. They got the 89 overall BND player. They got the 88 overall Tariq Woolen. They were able to get all those rewards without even doing anything. So all I'm going to say is if your competitive pass is kind of low, you might want to come in here and check your unopened packs, because there's a chance you could end up getting an 89, an 88, a red zone pack all for free. But luckily for me, since I'm kind of like middle of the pack when it comes to the competitive pass, I'm not too high, I'm not too low. I'm at like level 13 with it, so I will get Tariq Woolen eventually. But with the situation that I'm in, I'm still getting my rewards. I think if you're a higher level, EA Sports might not be giving them to you, and if you're a lower level, you're gonna get extra stuff for free. I have no clue why that's going on in game, but hey, you might want to check your unopened packs if you're lower overall on the competitive pass, because you could end up getting a bunch of free stuff. Legend pull, is this gonna be good? It's an 83 J Hilgenberg. That's not bad, we'll take it. Now, kind of on this same wavelength with the competitive pass glitches in this game, let's talk about the competitive pass being fully locked a couple days ago. If you didn't know, and you logged on to Madden Ultimate Team a few days ago and tried to go to your competitive pass or your field pass, EA Sports was making some repairs with them, and they had them down literally the whole day. And I'm pretty sure EA Sports was making some changes on the competitive field pass and the field pass a couple days ago, because it was completely down, man. What was happening is rewards simply weren't tracking. If you got up to, let's say for example, level 38 of the pass right here, you wouldn't get your coins. If you got up to level 39, you wouldn't get your game day pack. And then the same thing was happening with the competitive and the headliner pass. And I'm pretty sure the reason why this was happening is because EA Sports put in a new competitive field pass in the game a couple days ago, and I'm pretty sure they must have screwed something up like very royally, because literally no one was getting their rewards. I was getting so many comments asking why they weren't getting rewards. They ended up fully removing Madden Ultimate Team from the home screen. I was getting a ton of comments with regards to that stuff, and essentially EA Sports, I'm pretty sure, had screwed up the competitive field pass royally, and they had to fix it. So fingers crossed this type of stuff doesn't happen too often in the future, because I honestly think Madden 23 has the potential to be a pretty fun game. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I've been having a good time, but they really need to sort out these field passes. They got to make sure these rewards are tracking in game, because this is probably the most important part of Ultimate Team, so they got to make sure they get this right. They got to sort out these bugs, they got to sort out these glitches on their back end, whatever it is, they got to fix it. It's a must. This is inexcusable. Then a couple other things we got to talk about with regards to news in this game is going to be some stuff with Campus Heroes, fellas. And if you guys came in here and saw your Campus Hero training reroll yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, that was my mistake. This pack originally had a limit on it, which is very weird for a reroll. Typically with a reroll, you're able to open it up as much as you like. You're able to roll your training. You're able to quick sell your cards, try again, sell your cards, try again, whatever it may be. That's kind of the point of this pack. But right when the promo released, there was a cap, and it only allowed you to open this pack up 6 times. But fellas, here is my advice to you. If ever you see anything like that in this game, open up the pack right away. If there's ever a training reroll and it's got a cap of 5 or 6, you're gonna want to rip it, because I was watching some YouTube videos on people that were opening it up while it had the cap, and they could only open it up 6 times, but I'm pretty sure one guy named Dom G on YouTube pulled 387s out of 6 packs. Like, that is just ridiculous. So whenever you guys see a pack that looks like it might be glitched in the store, it's not a bad idea to try it, particularly with these rerolls, man. If EA Sports drops another promo in the game with rerolls that are locked and only allow you to open up 5 or 6 of them, I would recommend you try them, because honestly, from what I've seen so far, it looks like the odds on those are going to be better than the odds on the regular reroll. So if you guys want to, and you see the opportunity in the market, I would kind of just make that as a mental note in the back of your mind. And if you ever see a training reroll in this game that only has a capacity limit of like 5 or 6, I'd recommend you try it. Then another little glitch we kind of got with the Campus Heroes in this game is going to be in the sets, fellas. And this was something that honestly was relatively profitable for quite a while, and they didn't fix it for, I want to say, a few hours. As you can see, when we go to Campus Heroes and we take a look in here to our 80 overall underclassmen player exchange, as you can see, this pack is going to require you a 78 to 79 and 2 76 to 77s, but originally when this was in the game, it only required you 2 76 to 77s. There was a major little screw up right here, and it didn't require the additional 77 or the additional 78 to 79. And I briefly mentioned this one on Twitter, fellas, but it seems like whenever there's a new promo in game, there's always a couple little bugs we can maybe take advantage of. This one worked to to our advantage. The cap on packs also kind of seemed to work to our advantage because it feels like EA Sports gave those packs better odds. So two quick things to mention. If you guys see little bugs like these in the game, it's worth trying them out because honestly, they usually get patched quickly, and while they're in the game, they're usually going to be profitable for you. To get Madden 23 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So that's kind of what I got for news that happened in the past week. We got the comp pass being really glitched and giving out the wrong rewards. If you don't have your comp pass rewards, don't worry about it too much because that should be getting fixed up in the next day or two. We also have EA Sports completely locking Madden Ultimate Team, as well as a couple little glitches with Campus Heroes. But now let's move forward, let's look to the future, and let's talk about the Ultimate Kickoff promo. Because boys, it's getting very close to NFL Kickoff. On the screen right here, I'm going to show you guys a little early bird special that I'm doing with some picks on Underdog Fantasy. Here is my first slip that I made. Again, if you want to try out Underdog Fantasy, make picks like this, as well as get a deposit bonus on the app, scroll down and sign up by using code SWIFT. If you deposit 10 bucks and use my code, you get 20. If you deposit 20, you get 40. In my opinion, it's a really fun app to make over-under player prop picks like the one I put on the screen. But getting back on track, we are very close to NFL Kickoff, fellas, and that essentially means we should be getting the NFL Kickoff promo soon in the game. Now, kind of what I'm thinking is we should be getting this promo early next week. I would say maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think they're going to drop it on Thursday. They probably will drop it before kickoff, but hey, I could be wrong. It could be like a Thursday morning promo with kickoff on Thursday that night, so we'll see what happens with that. But with the kickoff promo, if I remember correctly, it's going to be kind of similar to the Campus Heroes promos in the sense that we're going to be getting a lot of players. I would expect that every single team should be getting a card in here with probably like a master who's maybe like someone that should be doing well on kickoff week, or maybe someone who's going to have a big year for that team. So I would expect a lot of fun players coming in the game. I'm personally a really big fan of EA Sports releasing current day cards. So players like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, I kind of prefer those to some of the legends. And of course, with Ultimate Kickoff, we are going to be getting a ton of current day players. So that's going to be a really fun time. Definitely excited for that one in the game. And that's most of the news I got to cover in this video, fellas. We got all those glitches. We got the new promo coming in the game. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. I greatly appreciate your guys' support on the channel. Shout out to those of you guys with the notifications turned on, man. I don't say it enough, but you guys are really some of the goats of the channel. Without you guys dropping those early comments, I don't know where the channel would be. And of course, if you want to join that exclusive club, all you got to do is click that notification bell, drop a comment on the videos whenever they get posted. I do reply to every single comment down there. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. And until next time, I'm out. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.